Hello, everybody. I am Finnish professional better. I still live in my my small apartment, but I'm still professional. Today is beginning FIBA World Cup basketball tournament, and I am going to speak something about it. I normally speak Finnish, but now I speak English because I'm normal. In my channel you will always hear many normal things, and just a minute that I get my all stats in here, and I'm an old gag, and I'm so sorry that I maybe have to find some words, because I am a very good English speaker and I understand it very well, but sometimes I have to find my words. Let's see what kind of sessions we have. I get here that one more Christian Palotie is a professional basketball coach and knows a lot about this event. Now I have to find where I find that little thing. Just a moment. There is I just woke up. It's 9 in the morning and 2 hours to beginning rounds, including Finland, Australia, and I would like to find that where I would like to find, maybe I go to the this is also some kind of testing how many viewers is coming about when I speak English, and Now I found that. As many knows, USA has a very decent team and is clear favorite and about to going to win the tournament. We are playing the tournament World Cup in Japan, Indonesia and Philippines. I apologize if I don't remember all the teams in English, but I don't know is Indonesia in English, but that's about that. I could just about show my betting slip which I made yesterday. I don't know if it can be I want to show my bettings advance, obviously, that that you are in them. Maybe I show it. I just first in them. In group, let's get the flash score. Flashscore.com is a very good sport website if you watch football, basketball, ice hockey, baseball, American football, volleyball, anything. Very good stats, very good live to watch what games are going right now, and the odds, which are obviously very important when you are professional bettor. And today obviously we watch World Cup. There are some WNBA results. Just a quick notice. Las Vegas Aces won again, now by 7 points against Chicago Sky. It's a pretty fun speak English. I usually don't speak, but this is pretty fun. Minnesota won Dallas by I speak odds about decimal, and I have sometimes tried to translate to the American odds, but it's pretty complicated to me, and but I believe you all can get that when I say that. Get that anyhow. So this video is going to be some long, but I'm not. I'm just uploading those videos just straight to the YouTube, and you are seeing this YouTube, obviously, and. But because the games are beginning pretty soon, so maybe I just start some. Group A, we have Italy, Dominican Republic. Maybe I get those. No. Italy, Dominican Republic, Philippines, and Angola. Italy is the best team in the group, but in total they are not in that good shape. I speak based on the gold, silver, and bronze placed chances about the team. Italy is going to the there is first in the preliminary stage, then they are second stage, and then are the playoffs. Usually are one group and then playoffs, but now two group stage. Italy go through in the first stage, but probably the playoffs are here and there, and they maybe can be too much or here. Dominican Republic has Karl Anthony Towns, NBA player, which is a very good player, and total I use pretty much Christian Palotier analyze here, because he's as I said, he knows very well. I know much, but I had some surprises when I read him analyze yesterday, and now I made it first to the Finnish people in Finnish, and now if you watch this video, if you watch I have to say I have maybe I don't, but this say I don't know if it means anything, but I am a pretty weird guy, but I know a lot about this, and you can do whatever you want about this. What I say in the tournament, but you probably know as much as I can, but whatever, okay. I have something to learn about my speaking. Generally is, I am 43 years old. My general speaking has been, but I have to eat these kind of fruits. I don't know what they are in. Small tomatoes or about. I don't know if there is something like that, but Dominican Republic goes through to the second group but stays there. Angola and Philippines are going to the, what is the word, classification round, and that's about that. Group B, we have Serbia. There is obviously Nikola Jokic and Nemanja Bjelica's absence are big minus, but Serbia has always big talent in their group, and now people may say that without Jokic they don't get those. This team, I have a very different view than Christian Palotier. He said that Serbia won't get anywhere near to the medal games last four, but I put them in second and third because I have noticed that they, even without they are not favorites or nearby, they are always good anyway. China and Puerto Rico are here and there. They are let's say China, Puerto Rico, and South Sudan are pretty weak teams, and China can be a tough team to beat, but not a very long tournament. Or after Serbia, these all teams one go through to the second stage, but that's all and out. But it's always interesting to see how I don't know nothing about South Sudan. It's so weird. I can still, I have a couple of weeks known South Sudan are in World Cup basketball, but it's so weird that my brains can't handle it. But here Christian Palotia said that it wouldn't be surprised they are going through to the second stage, which it sounds so unbelievable, but they are kind of okay team based on that I have never heard about South Sudan in basketball before, and some of their practice team before the tournament were pretty good. Only 15-point loss to the Australia. That is amazing, but that's about that. United States has players like Tyrese Haliburton, Austin Reeves, Anthony Edwards, Michael Bridges, Jaren Jackson Jr. I didn't know who Jaren Jackson Jr. is, but Christian Palotia knows, and he is, in his opinion, the best, the most important player to the United States. It's very interesting to see that. Jalen Brunson is also a good player. Brandon Ingram, everybody knows, and there is, and also Steve Kerr, the coach, everybody knows, and there is pretty much nothing. Practice games are gone. Practice games are gone good, and there shouldn't be nothing to speculate that they are not going to win. Greece are without Giannis Antetokounmpo, which is minus, obviously. Greece are good, but let's. Christian Palotia said that New Zealand might have a chance to outclass Greece and go through the second stage. It's not the most likely outcome, but it is possible, more possible than many things, that you may try something about the Greece-New Zealand game, maybe. Jordan are weak as any team can be, and they are going to lose massively their games. Watch always the line, which is, what is it? Because it always depends on. These Jordan teams are Jordan. Maybe Michael Jordan played there. No, yeah. I'm so funny guy here. I'm so funny. I have no serious mental problems. Let's not get there. Group D. Lithuania have a pretty good starting lineup, but the bench are weaker than earlier. I don't have language knowledge, but I have also. But okay. They're going through the group to the second stage, but the playoffs are maybe. But obviously, when the real games begin, they are going to drop. I sometimes try to speak too complicated, but maybe I'm. Lithuania are going to the second stage, maybe playoffs, but not very far. Montenegro. Let's see. Montenegro and Mexico are two other teams which. Montenegro are obviously, yes. Montenegro are a better team than Mexico, but I wouldn't. These kind of games are what could be surprises. You obviously don't get surprises against USA Jordan or USA New Zealand, but Montenegro Mexico kind of games where the favorite are not the tournament favorite or anywhere near, they have usually troubles to win these kind of games, and therefore they are not the favorites. And Montenegro are that kind of team that could be worse than expected, as the expectations are not that high. Egypt are a weak team and are going to be in trouble. Group E, and we have Finland in Lauri Markkanen, and we are going to get somewhere. Finland have always very good coaches, which helps when our team are not usually that good. I was surprised when Christian Palotia said that Germany are the next best team after USA. Germany have very good players, but I have Spain, France, Canada at least ahead of Germany. But when I read about Palotia's analysis, it was making sense that Germany have to get to the silver and bronze. In Finland we have Lauri Markkanen, Mikael Antunen, Elias Valtonen, Sasu Salin, Ilari Seppälä, Edon Magsuni, Olivier Gamhua. Last name is hard to translate, even if I don't. But there's Lassi Tuovi is a very good coach, and we usually have very good very good fans in anywhere in the tournament are. I don't know if in Asia we have fans, but probably we have very much. We call susijengi in the Finland, and we are full of gangs. So and nah. I tried to remember how wolf are as sounding the nature, but I don't. I'm stupid. We have a good team, but Germany has like players like Dennis Schroeder, Franz Wagner, Mo Wagner, Isaac Bonga. Coach Gordon Herbert is a so incredible good coach, and I learned that I know Germany is a good basketball country, but Germany has many things in a good way, and Franz Wagner is the player to keep eye on. Australia obviously is other group's team that can do well. Patty Mills and Joe Ingles are good, but they are also old. It can affect in the tournament. I have Australia only in the bronze place, so the maximum place that no finals but semi-finals. Almost forgot what is the semi-finals in English, but I remember. Japan is a decent team, but is this group's weakest team and goes to the classification rounds. There are many rounds, I presume. Group F. Slovenia has obviously Luka Doncic, and it's a cute, but Vlatko Kanzar injury is a massive clash and drops Slovenia's chances very much. I didn't remember Vlatko Kanzar is that important to the Slovenia, but he is. Slovenia is not that good than summer 2021, but I put them to the bronze place because Luka Doncic is there, and Slovenia has also, like Serbia, very good basketball knowledge, and could even so I couldn't forgive myself if Slovenia get bronze and I don't have them in the betting slip, so I put them there. Georgia is a good team, Georgia should go to the second round, but they stay there, and Venezuela and Cape Verde. Sorry about Venezuela and Cape Verde are going to the classification round, and I always like I know pretty good how the favorites are playing, but I have never I know nothing about Cape Verde in the basketball or about in football or anywhere. There are sometimes very good athletics in. They're going right now World Cup World Championship Athletics in Hungary, and there are I don't know what I'm saying now, but I always forget what I'm about to say. But I just woke up about 1 hour ago, so I always forget to eat. Remember, eat always. Remember, eat that your brains are working. Interesting to see how far Slovenia go. Maybe they drop to the quarterfinals or somewhere there, but we will see. Defending European and World Champions Spain are going to the tournament without #1 star Ricky Rubio, who has mental issues. I could talk about mental issues 15 weeks straight and still going strong. I put my cable to get some wire to my... I don't know if anyone cares, but my camera is Panasonic Full HD HC V180. I don't always know if in there where you're watching this are products like I don't know. Maybe I just stay here. I don't know about the real world. I just live here and are... I'm that weird looking guy in there in outside, if you are wondering what the hell he is talking about himself. I always talk about myself in outside because I only have girlfriend but no friends because I'm too weird and something. I try to keep this in analysis, but I'm lonely, so that makes... If I sound weird, it's because I'm lonely, and that kind of. Spain are again big favorite. Spain are good team. Ricky Rubio's absence are big, but they have. I don't know how much I can praise Sergio Scariolo. He is so very good coach, and coaches are very important in sport, in team sports. I don't know my. And Sergio Scariolo is a very important to have in Spain's behind the bench. I don't know if he's behind the bench or in front. They are usually in front in the bench. That's how my work brain. So it has nothing to. It's not important if he's in front or behind, because it's just he is there. That's the important. But I sometimes. Spain are going to the second group stage. Spain are going to the playoffs, and then we see which team they are going to get to the opponent, and then we see in playoffs there are if the favorites are going to the playoffs or the team which there should be. If I remember that there. I don't always remember. I watch so many sports and so many competitions that I sometimes forgot that. But if they start to the quarterfinals, if there are playoff round before the quarterfinals, where the favorites can get the rest and the weaker play extra game, then the teams which get the rest round can get the rest, and I don't know what I'm as. Obviously, the best teams, when the playoff starts, usually should play to win the championship. But I might make some video when the tournament are going. I watch much or I'm a very good athletics better, and that tournament are ending in the Sunday, I remember, and now it's Friday. That I don't know when you are watching this, but now it's Friday, and I have I could make pretty much. I have proofs. I have all the winning slips in the computer, but I don't know if it's correct to brag about that. But I know I am good. It's your opinion to believe or not, but I know myself. I have practiced this 25 years, so there are been ups and downs, and now Spain are going to the playoffs, and then there are based on which team they are going to get against, and it's about flipping a coin. It's like flipping a coin when the playoffs are going, and after all, that's when there are the favorites left, then it's about flipping a coin who's winning or not, and then the going against the favorites is pretty good value usually, but always look the odds. Odds makes the whole odds are the important as important as the knowing to the good teams and bad teams. Brasilia goes to the second stage in this group, but probably stays there. I surprised that Argentina is not in the basketball world championship, but there are some kind of Jordan and South Sudan. It's pretty amazing, but that's why sport is so incredible fun. And so Ivory Coast can make Spain's and Brazil's life difficult, but not going to win them. Iran are simply weak team and not going to make any difference in this tournament. Pretty interesting to see how much they lost or how tight they are, but against Ivory Coast they might get some closer than people think, but I have to see the odds that Brazil are 103 favorite. That I don't know if I had to. And if you are playing, I speak now the tournament and a little bit about the single games in betting wise. That group is clear, and Group H we have France and Canada. And Canada are obviously one of the most interesting teams in the tournament, because they haven't been anywhere near in the recent years in basketball, but now they have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who are incredible good player. His name is also very, very powerful and fun, and I like his name, and I like how he plays. And R.J. Barrett is obviously also good. Dillon Brooks, Lou Dort, Kelly Olynyk, Dwight Powell. I don't know not that much about them, but they are good players. But in Canada there are one problem: their bench are nowhere near in what the favorites usually should be. But if the key players stay healthy and don't get tired too much, Canada can be in silver and bronze place are as good there as many other. USA are going to win the gold medal, and there are many teams that are going to the silver and bronze, and that's why there are in Finnish we have obviously in many other in Finnish we have Veikkaus in betting pool, and obviously you should get the best odds anywhere you are betting. And Unibet are many of you probably knows. if you are coming to watch this video, which is maybe I don't know how I name it, but you probably are some kind of bettor, or maybe just a basketball fan. But Unibet are very reliable, and is it the right word? What luotettava? Reliable. Yes, it is. And Canada can go far, but can tired much. Very interesting to see against the France, and then the group stage, second group stage and playoffs. France has Rudy Gobert. Always drink water. I don't drink alcohol. I have always drank 2 bottles of Koskenkorva in my youth, 20 years ago. Nothing more. Alcohol is bad and tastes bad, and that. But I don't make friends. I say what I think, and I'm not living about how I get friends. Friends are important, but not go that. I always go about. I have to stay in the. I speak about basketball, and these previews should be made more earlier than 1 hour before the tournament begins, but I so much want to see where the lines are going in the tournament based, and maybe single games also, and I just want to see how the betting market are thinking, because there is so much In basketball, there are so important how the which professional players are coming to the team and which not. Canada to the playoffs, and then there are coin flipping things coming to them. Case. France has Rudy Gobert, and obviously he's so good player. Evan Fournier are very good player. I always like. He's playing Nicolas Batum. I don't remember how old he is. I can check it. He was born December 88, so Nicolas Batum should be good. Gershon Yabusele is a very good player. Watch him, and Nando De Colo in the bench are good. Jakuba Uttara, Matthias Lesord, if I remember, Mustafa Fall. French has, there are not that many. There's a possible that Joel Embiid someday are in a French team or Cameroon or USA. These are always, that was a news to me. Vincent Collet is a coach, and French obviously goes through to the second stage and the playoffs, and then we see who's coming against and what has happened, obviously, when the playoffs are coming. As always, coming surprises, positives and negatives. Kristaps Porzingis is a very good Latvian player, but he's never healthy, and that's obviously a problem for